Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today I'm going to be going over a timeline progression of what I've done since the beginning until now to work on my hand function. And so, first of all, if you don't know me, my name is Michelle. I'm the founder of both the Stroke Sweat Squad and exercisefortherapy.com and the Facebook group Stroke Sweat Squad. If you're not a part of it, come over and join us. It's a lot of fun. It's a great group, and the link is down below in the description. So first off, in the very beginning, like before I even left the ICU, my hand was seriously like it was curled into my chest, if you can see, and it just stayed there. Like that is where it stayed. I can remember my dad asking me if I could move it, and I don't remember my answer, but I know it stayed there for like the first month. And so after that, I can also remember my dad asking me if I could open my hands. And so I kind of worked on it a little bit. And like as soon as I could open my hand, I showed him. And I can remember he was more excited than I was. I didn't really understand what a stroke was back then or how valuable working on therapy was. So I didn't necessarily work that hard at it because I just didn't know. And so honestly, that's why I make any of these videos, is so that your recovery, you're more informed, and that your recovery is easier than mine was. But then after that, um, the next major milestone where I actually worked on my hand was about 4+ years after the stroke. So I'm 4 years post. And that's when I started picking up weights and doing exercises with my arm. And in the beginning, I didn't lift any weight. And then I also had a 3 pound weight, and I literally bought just one 3 pound weight at the store. And I know they're supposed to be bought in twos, but I mean, really, who cares? I got my one, that's all I needed, and I was out of there. And so I lifted that weight and I started with the 3 pounds. And I think I even dropped that because my grip strength was terrible. And then I worked my way up to more weight, and as I got stronger, I noticed my improved hand strength, my improved arm strength. I mean, at one point my left arm bicep was the same size as my right arm bicep. And so that's saying a lot because we use our unaffected side so much more. And so I was pretty proud of that. I'm not there now due to some illness and whatever, but I'm not there now, but I'm working on it daily. And so that brings me into what I'm doing now to work on my hand function. And the biggest thing I have done in the past 6 months is honestly go back to my 30-day challenges where I have some accountability. And I'm not great with accountability to myself. And so that's where these challenges come in. And it's my way of holding myself accountable. And that's what I've gone back to. As far as exercises, I have gone back to the first piece of advice I got, which was to stretch my hand. And so I stretched my hand, or have stretched my hand. I still do, yes, but now I'm more working on stretching farther down my arm, because it's not just in my hand where the tendons and connective tissues have atrophied and shrunk. It's also all the way back to where they connect in your back. And so I can feel the stretch all the way down my arm. And so that is the biggest piece of advice that I can say is, if you don't already stretch, stretch. It's the thing I'm doing now. It's the thing that has shown the most gains for me lately. and it's the easiest thing to do. You can do it while just watching TV. And so that is kind of the timeline that I have gone through with my hand function recovery. And next week I am doing a video with an entire arm stretching routine, and so you don't want to miss that one. And then also, if you want to watch another video about stretching, go ahead and check this one out. All right, guys, so thank you so much for joining me for today's video, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. All right, bye. Have a great day.